Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about how to remove the box on your Silverados and Sierras. It's only 8 bolts. Maybe that doesn't sound like that's that big of a deal, but it definitely is. These bolts are made out of something unknown to man. You can see that one. You think maybe the threads are, there's just no threads in the end of the factory bolt, but there is. They're so tough. If you hit these with your power tools or your air tools, all you're going to do is spin the nut inside the pocket on the box, and then you're going to have to cut them. And boy, they are tough to cut because you got the frame here, and the outside of the box is right there. Power tools, air tools, they don't fit in this gap very well. It really sucks. You got 8 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on the other side. What you're going to want to do is go down here. You can see there's where they go. So you got this whole thing. It's got an open end on them, on all of them, except for the back 2. Those are above plates, but you can access those easier. Some of them have holes above them. You can spray those ones real easy. Other ones, like that one, don't. So once again, you just spray right in the end right there. And even with that little bit of dirt in there, it didn't matter. It went. I got 7 out of 8 of them out, so very lucky. I know people who have had much worse odds than that. I have myself. To be honest, on previous trucks, this is something I've learned. So there's the one that didn't come out. And there just wasn't room for power tools. I managed to get the grinder up in there and cut a window out, and the idea was to get a multi-tool up in there and then cut the nut off of the top, so I wouldn't have it all remaining in the truck. But that wasn't really possible, so I ended up trying to get a sawzall between the frame and the truck box. That didn't work. It actually, even with the Diablo blade, it just could not cut it. These bolts or something else. I got a carbide bit for my multi-tool, a Diablo one. That ended up cutting it, but it really dulled the blade. Just some unreal metal they use in these things. So yeah, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to make sure to soak those things for days. Many, many days. And if you're thinking, well, my truck's rustier than this, and I mean, this one's pretty rusty, but there are definitely worse out there. I will show you what this front one looked like here. This front one, you can see, there's not much there. Bunch of holes. Real easy to spray that one. I was really afraid that plate would twist out. And same thing on the front side here. You can see there is not much there. So this is gone all the way back to here. And the plates here, I was afraid this was just going to twist right out. And it didn't. So make sure to coat them. And hopefully you're as lucky as I was. Usually I'm not. Now on to the lifting the box off. The old school method is get a few people, lift the box off. That works. I hate asking people for help, and I'm sure plenty of other people are in the same boat. So you can do a few things. You can build a stand if you got lumber or if you got pipes. Plenty of people build a stand and use ratchets and whatnot to lift them off. That works. I didn't want to build anything. I just wanted to do it as quick as I could and also not ask for help. So here's what I did. You can see you got the 4 pockets, ratchet strap between them. Some people remove the tailgate. I didn't really care. This tailgate's shot, but it would probably prevent some scratching. Then you stick the engine lift in the center. And if you want a little bit better balance, you can do a ratchet strap down, and then, forgive my mess of a garage here, put it through here or there or whatever. So that way you have 2 points that it is attached. You can control it front to back a little bit. And if you got one other person to help, you know, wife, kids, friend, you know, one person where they can maybe keep it still from rocking side to side, that will solve that problem. If your truck's nicer than mine, you might care a little bit more. So just be careful. I don't know if I caused that or not by doing this. I also don't really care because the truck's rusty. But just something to keep in mind. That's how you do it with 1 or 2 people. I did it with 1. It was relatively easy. The biggest issue is making sure you get those bolts out. So good luck, and hopefully this helps somebody. Thanks.